Hey yo, Be Easy Podcast, Season 4, Episode 2. I got the gang in there. Afterthought, Zuma.
Come on.
Good.
Man, how you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling blessed and highly favored to be here with you, man.
Man, I appreciate that.
I'm feeling amazing. It's dope being out here.
And you drove all the way to Sacramento for the
No, we're doing it
podcast?
from Frisco. We're doing it from the city.
Yeah.
From Frisco?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Extra 40.
Extra. That's crazy.
Yeah.
How long y'all been doing this shit though, bro?
Honestly, 1 year to be real for the project, I guess. But music-wise, since I was 18.
Nice.
So
Like my whole life, unseriously, but I started like really like rapping under the name Afterthought when I was like 13. But it was really like the pandemic when I started like fully investing in myself. Like we was talking about off before, like, you know, putting money in and willing to spend on things and shit like that. Like, yeah.
That's dope, man. Y'all guys came through, man. I appreciate y'all for sliding through. Cause I already know.
appreciate you having us for real.
I know y'all schedule been busy. I just came off a tour. I got a lot to talk about. Shout out to all the other podcasts that you reached out to. It Can't Be Bad podcast. Shout out to the gang.
Come on.
I don't know if he asked you some of these questions, but I still need to ask because I got, you know.
Nah, ask away.
You know, I've been doing my homework. You got some melodies, bro. Like,
I appreciate it.
at first I was like, this nigga got melodies, you know?
Right.
Because when he reached out to me, bro, it was more like I just was reaching out with him. You know, I was just trying to figure out who he was.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, my homie Zuma, bro, check him out. Woo, woo.
Yeah.
And I checked out, oh shit, this nigga got bars.
Right.
You know?
Melodies.
Melodies,
bro.
Melodies, bro.
Slicker than silk.
So, about that, bro, before we even speak about all the shit that y'all done to, like the June tours and all that, tell me about coming home, live from the studio.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a performance.
Man, thank you.
How that shit started, man?
So I did, man, in Frisco, like, we don't have backyards, we don't have, you know, we have stoops, like, that's where we be chilling, you know, so I be on my stoop, my collective filming on a group, we be on the stoop, and, you know, I shoot a lot of content on my stoop, so, like, it kind of became famous in the city, and people, like, when people pull up to the house, they're like, oh my God, I'm on your stoop. So when I did the, my Tiny Desk audition,
That shit was clean.
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna do it on the stoop, coming home at my home, like, it's gonna be cool. And then we got a big ass crowd, and so I was like, well, fuck it, like, let's just keep doing stoop shows. So that's where that came from, like,
damn.
just like, you know, like LaRussell be doing the backyard shit. That shit is dope. We don't got no backyard, so we do it on the stoop. So, and more and more people just showed up. More and more people like, hey, I gotta be at the next one. So hella people hit me like, yo, I got a stoop for you in this neighborhood. I got a stoop for you in this neighborhood. So we just kept doing them. And my goal is like, I want to do one out here. I want to do one in, like, cause there's stoops everywhere. You know, like Sac got in downtown. There was like crazy steps and shit like that. Exactly. So that it just came hella naturally, like organically.
That's
organic.
dope, bro. That's dope. And bringing the next question to Zuma.
Yeah.
Midwest. What brought you to California?
Long story short, a couple of years back, I have a little sister, and she got connected to this thing called Pat Camp that we're a part of. Mm-hmm. And when she came out here, she came home and she couldn't stop talking about it. And I just didn't understand the hype because beforehand, I'd never really been out to Cali. Like, if I was out here, it was like family vacation, you feel me? And so I was like, what's so crazy about being out there? And she's like, no, it's different. Like, I connected to people. Yeah. And so she was like, next summer, come with me and work this camp. And so I came out here and I met bro. And he had so much love for the people around him and my sister. I just had mad respect. And it's crazy because we didn't really talk about music for the first 2 years of knowing each other.
That's dope.
It was year 3 when we were like locking in on some music stuff. So it just happened naturally.
That's hella dope.
Organic. Everything is organic, like a Larry June album.
Exactly.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Maryland City, bro. Y'all niggas been doing what y'all supposed to be doing up there. Just to name some of the venues that you was at. Complex SF, Oakland Soul, Black Arts Matter, the Warehouse Party, Souls of Mischief. You guys been working.
Yes, sir.
You guys been working, and you got an album coming out July the 24th.
Yeah.
Go ahead, stream that for sure.
Let the people know a little bit about that.
The album?
Yeah,
we got an album coming out on the 24th. It's called Pray Man Can Change, and man, it's beautiful. Like you said, it's his melodies, my bars, like 2 different sounds. Like West Coast, Midwest mixed together, like stirred up like some good old gumbo. And it's beautiful, and it's really about like masculinity, especially black men, like how we operate in 2025. What does it mean to be a man? Like, you know, in a world that kind of like, in a lot of ways, silences men, especially black men, and like alpha males, hyper masculinity. But like, you know, where do men sit in 2025? You know,
Yeah.
And like think about, you know, what I'm saying, our male icons and male leaders, and so many of them deceased. So pray men can change, man. You
Exactly.
know, we want better for our kings.
That's dope.
For sure.
And you getting like two different perspectives on just how two men in two different worlds, you know, navigate this world called love. You feel me? And so you're seeing emotions, you're seeing the ups and downs, you're seeing different conflicts, and then just honestly resolution towards the end of the project.
That sounds like a dope ass project. Yeah, I've been putting a lot of work behind this project, just getting the name out.
Yeah.
What made y'all come up with the name? Like, hey man, this might be the one.
I feel like honestly, like after we had a body of work and like we're looking at the songs and just seeing like the vibe that each one gives, like it was kind of like a therapy session, low key, and it was really like phone calls of just talking about like this is what I'm going through, this is what I'm dealing with, and then you hear it in the melodies I'm putting into the hooks, and then that's kind of where the idea was like, oh, it's almost like two people are going through this toxic love story, and it's honestly like you're thinking the same thing, like I pray you change and I pray that I change, you feel me? And just because it's got us two on it, it's like I pray men can change type
That's dope.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know, just like when I was sitting down to write about shit, I was like, damn, I really wish I would have like changed like that. I was hella mania to that would do or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, and then it was just like you said, therapy sessions, and then I feel like we just like as we got more features and shit, it was just like, you know, I think men just need to start having some real conversations that we haven't been having in a while, and you know, I feel like that's due to a whole bunch of factors. But it's like I look back at my childhood when I was in the barbershop, like that was a safe space for me as a man, you know, and I feel like a lot of those spaces have been cut down for one reason or another, and it's like now we need those spaces. Like you need spaces to talk with your brothers, you know, and like check your brothers and tell them to be better, and you know, so. And that's what we were doing. Is like, damn, I shouldn't have done that, or you hold me accountable. Did I fuck up here? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, real.
Yeah.
Exactly. And where I'm from, like, there's not a lot of black people where I grew up. So like, I didn't see a barbershop until like age 15.
Damn, what city is that?
This is Mitchell, South Dakota.
So what was your lineup?
Damn. So my lineup was my dad.
Oh,
okay.
And so you looking at
Shout out
pushback? Yeah, shout out Paul. So he did his thing, but
LeBron
like,
style.
Yeah, it was just like a ball
way.
fade. You feel me? And like it was just all he knew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like by the time 15 came around and I went to my first barbershop, I remember walking in and I was so excited, but I put a bunch of product in my hair. And the guy looked at me and was like, I can't even touch your hair. Like, you gotta go shower. But I didn't know. Nobody taught me nothing.
Yeah.
So like that's crazy. Like when you say like the barbershop's a place to where you're able to talk through your things and just talk about this is what I'm going through. We really didn't have that in my household. Everybody kind of suppressed what they were going through, and you kind of had to just guess like maybe this is what I should do, and you didn't really have people to lean on. So that's like this project has been really dope to create the music, but also learn how do you communicate what you're going through to another man, you feel me, and even also just understand why are you moving the way you're moving.
That's real. That is definitely real. Because a lot of times nowadays we have this crazy ass like opinionated ass era world that we living in.
Yeah, exactly.
Till you tell a person like, hey man, I ain't going through it.
Yeah.
They're like, this nigga ain't going through it. You know,
yeah,
niggas
exactly.
straight laughing.
Niggas will check you immediately.
Like,
Niggas
hey,
make
my
a meeting
credit
out of
fucked
it.
up.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let me show you how to help you to get your credit up.
Right, yeah.
I definitely feel you that. And like barbers are your therapists.
Yeah.
The haircut going up, but at the same time, you telling them about what happened with your baby mama. You telling them what happened with your people. It's just hella therapeutical.
Yeah, and especially like now I'm kind of more in and out just because I'm an adult. But when I was a kid, you know, it's like I would show up. I didn't have no phone. I would show up to the shop with my homework, and I would just sit there and wait until it was a free time. So you know, OGs in, niggas in selling shit and trying to talk to me. You know, so I got hella perspectives from hella different men about what's going on in their life, and I soaked up that game. And people be like, "How are you? Oh, you are so." Oh, I feel like I got a lot of that from that type of those environments. And when I speak to young boys, I feel like they're not getting that environment no more. Like, it's not just barbershops, but the barbershop mentality of just like you said, like you're just holding your feelings and like, how do I express this? You know what I mean? Like, so.
What's something that you do to express your feelings other than talking? Man,
I mean, make music for show. I swim. I've been swimming.
I'm trying to learn how to swim.
Right.
Man.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't really know how to swim, but I just like kind of flop around in the water. You know what I mean? Meditate, yoga. I've been trying, hiking, shit. Yeah, and just like whatever outlet. Like I'll try whatever. Like that's. I'm the opposite of what we was talking about, like niggas clowning. Like if someone's like, "Yeah, I did this," I'm like, "Oh, did it? How did it feel?" Like I'm like, "For sure." Like send me a link to where you went, or I'll try whatever. Like life is too short not to for me.
Facts. I guess for me, really like working out is a big one, honestly, and then just like music, of course, like that's a huge outlet for me. A lot of times I found like I can't, if I'm going through something, in that moment I can't make the music. It kind of has to sit with me until I figure out a way to express it musically. But yeah, and then honestly my dad's always been into poetry, so just like playing around with poetry, to be real.
How is it working with Zuma, bro, with them crazy ass melodies?
Bro, it's hard because this nigga, like, this nigga's raw. Like, bro, like, it's like, I tried singing a couple times on the project, but it's just like, bro, like,
yeah, bro,
that nigga just like slit, like his vote, he just lays the shit down, it sounds like a hit. Like, he can sing the alphabet the way he do it, and it sounds like, well, that's fire, bro. So, but that's like, that's what makes it cool, is because then I bring the, more West Coast, just like my low voice, so it's like, so you're not just, exactly, so you're not just always up there, like, it's some ism in there too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I've been saying that, bro. Y'all definitely been cooking.
But bro, it's this motherfucker's talented. So
I appreciate it. Honestly, like this project, seeing how we like started working on it, I started to see like I'm so melody based that sometimes I forget. Okay, what's the message? You know what I'm saying? So I'll create the lane of where I want to go, and then Af will come in and be like, okay, take it maybe this point. You know what I'm saying? Like you're saying such and such, and I'll mumble words, but it's not fully there, and then we'll just kind of come together and figure out, okay, what are we wanting to say right here? So that's kind of been really dope, is like we're finishing the sentences, you know what I'm saying? I start the idea, he's able to just execute it.
Some
like,
double dragon shit.
Yeah, some of these songs like skeleton form to where they are now. I'm like, bro, I didn't see this. Like, you're a visionary, and you were visionary day one when we were creating this. So that's been really dope.
Anything out there right now that a person can do that's learning music, learning stage performance, confidence, something that you guys can tell them to help them out?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I would say, honestly, I guess with the different stages of music, I would say if you're starting to think about just making music and you're worried about where to start, just sit down and just create. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about where you're trying to go or the end result of it.
Okay.
Just sit down, make melodies, sit down, record, get a program. You got a program on your phone you can get. There's free programs out there. But anytime anybody just recently has been hitting me up and saying like, you're on your shit, like, I'm just like, yo, bro, you can be on your shit too. All you gotta do is just do it. You know what I'm saying? So really just start.
And then I'm gonna say this for my people who are trying to perform, hit the stage more, you know what I'm saying? First of all, man, don't have no vocals on your tracks if you're gonna rap. You know what I'm saying? That's out. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can have it on the chorus if you're gonna interact with the chorus, but don't have no vocals. Don't show up to no show until you're ready to perform. So it's like if you played a sport, if you did anything as a kid, like you gotta treat it like that. That's a game. You don't show up to a game without practice. So practice your lyrics, you know what I'm saying? But also practice your stage presence, because, everybody gonna make mistakes. Like, just like in sports, like, everybody misses shots. Jordan and LeBron be missing shots. But you got to understand that it's a game. So it's not just about making the shots. It's about, all right, you're going for the rebound. You know what I'm saying? You're going for all that. So I've never gotten every word I rap right on the show. But I know that if I mess up, I said a line too early. I'm going to say it again. And then I'm going to pause and go, y'all feeling me? And then I'm going to go back. I remember, you know what I'm saying? So get your stage presence right. Get your, have ticks that you know that you could say, that you could do, moves that you could do, know how you're going to kind of move around. You know, and that practice is as important as knowing the lyrics, because if they wanted to just hear you do the song how it is on the record, they could just listen to the record. So bring them a show.
That's dope, bro.
That's major.
That's y'all definitely gave a lot of gems today, man. Last question I have, bro. 10 years from now, who you guys see yourself from? See yourself at?
Damn.
I see myself out in California.
Come on.
Out in LA,
Talk your shit.
got the crib,
Okay.
with the homies, got a whole studio, and honestly just working on music, performing, and making that my full-time job. That's where I see myself.
Nice.
Right, that's where you're going to be.
Yeah. Facts.
Right, so, I always think about that question because 10 years from ago, I feel like I didn't even think I was going to be alive 10 years, like right now, you know what I'm saying? And like my whole goal was to be full-time with the group, so like I want to be able to support myself and my family off music happily and without you know what I'm saying, feeling like there's pressure. I want to be able to support myself to the point where I could take breaks and take rest, because that's something I'm not very good at. And I want to be able to have space where I can help younger people do what I did in both making music and performing. And I want to be able to keep making my music with my people that I love.
Nice. Man, if you don't fucking know, July the 24th, Prayer Man Can Change. Afterthought, Zuma. It's been an honor, bro.
Man,
you guys got a lot of different things going on, but it's all of it just beautiful. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I love how y'all putting that shit together like gumbo. You know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying?
Thank you.
This out, bro. Be easy. Episode 2, season 4.
Sir.
Hey.